Not every amazing person that walks into your life, probably that partnered with you, that sponsored you, that gave you advice. Not every amazing person that walks into your life are meant to be there forever. Some are probably meant to be there forever, but maybe not everybody. And this point is probably more important than you realize. So just wait till I'm done explaining. Welcome, this is the 12th episode of T Starter 30. And this lesson is one that I think has helped me a relationship with people more than many others. And let me give you a background story. So, Life Giver became more structured, more than just me blogging, sometimes in 2015, 2016. But long before that, I had this WhatsApp group. And on this WhatsApp group, we had what I'll call like the first generation Life Givers, the contributors, the editors of Life Giver. And, I had some people, maybe working on running the operations and, just different people supporting the vision and the dream at that time. Now, fast forward to now, that WhatsApp group is not it's still existing, but I can't remember the last time we talked today, and quite a number of people that were there then that were like the major backbone or the foundational members, like the foundational stones of Life Giver. Some of them they don't even have anything to do with Life Giver again. Some of them we don't even talk anymore. But every time I look back, I'm grateful for every single one of them. I'm grateful for the time we had together. I'm grateful for the contributions they made. Like, the memory is always gratitude for me. And I'm saying this because I've seen people that maybe you have a vision, you have an idea, and somebody comes and probably they're sponsoring you, maybe financially or any other ways. And after a while, they don't sponsor anymore. Sometimes you have the tendency of getting bitter to those people. But the truth is, or another example, you started a venture and someone says, what, I'm here, I'm going to volunteer. I'm going to work with you or for you. They can even say, God told me, to partner with you and work for you. And maybe after a while, they say, what, I'm not doing it again. Or they pull out. A lot of times we have the tendency of being bitter to these people and, saying, oh, you told me you're going to be with me on a long run, or you're in this on a long run. Or somebody says, I'm going to partner with you for your projects, and, partners the first month, partners the second month, and stops. Then what is the response to these people after this period? And the goal of this is, every time I look back and I look at every single person that has been instrumental in my life personally, and let me use another random example, maybe not partnership. Remember my video about my first crush? I spoke about two friends I had. We were best friends for a long while. We're so close that even one of them, my parents referred to him as my twin brother. They saved his name I saved his name on my phone as twin brother till now. If I change it, I'm not sure. My parents saved his name as twin brother. Anytime they say, have you spoken to your twin brother? Interesting thing is, we hardly talk now. We talk once in a long while. Of course, when we talk, we catch up. What's going on with you? What's going on with your life? Are you doing? We laugh, we reminisce on past time. But we're not that close anymore. And that's fine. Sometimes God bring people into our life for phases, or for just a phase, or for just a short period. And sometimes we have a tendency of dragging these people along even after their time is done. And if you're doing that, it's going to be a burden to you and a burden to them. We have to realize that sometimes friendship, sometimes partnership are meant to be short term, or not forever term, if there's a word like that. And that's okay. What that will help you do is, when you look back at the time you had together, when you look back at the memories you shared, you'll be grateful. You'll be able to say, wow, you're able to sit, and I've seen people say, maybe because somebody you're not talking, our friends that we've not talked in a month, but when we eat up like this, it's as if we never stop talking. We have this mutual understanding of we're friends, we're in each other's life. We might not talk every day, and that's okay. And I think we should normalize this also. So I'm grateful to every single person. I remember when Life Giver had like a full office, and oh yeah, we don't have one at the moment. We're hoping to have one soon. But when we had that, people that contributed, people that worked, I'm so grateful at the memory, at the people that partnered and sponsored, people that were, contributors or editors, but don't do that anymore. Like there's no animosity towards them, but it's just thank you for what you did. And I think every other person should have the same mind and disposition to people in your life as well. You have some friendships, or you have some people that come into your life for a particular season. They fit a particular season. They're meant to help you at a particular season. Sometimes when that season is over, you don't need those people anymore, and that's okay. You might not be so close. Of course, I'm not saying completely, delete them from your life and, no, but you might not be as close, and it's okay. Some people now start moaning over, oh, we used to be close. We're not close anymore. You did this, you left me. That's fine. Weirdly, sometimes we change in the concept of what we need. For instance, now, my spiritual family, my spiritual buddies at my secondary school days are not the same during my university days, and are not the same right now. Sometimes we grow and, your association changes, but that's fine. I'm grateful for the people that were instrumental to me coming to the faith, and I'm grateful for where I am right now. I think we should normalize transitions. We should normalize different people at different stages, and that's fine. That's fine. Of course, manage relationships well, because sometimes we lose out on relationship because of how we handled it. I look back and I look at some relationships in my life that I messed up, So the reason why those relationships are not in my life anymore is because of probably my negligence or mishandling it, And relationships very well. People, like I'm who I am today because of people. Some of these people are still in my life, some are not in my life anymore, but I'm still grateful to them. Some of these people I just still keep them up to date. Oh, this is what I'm doing now, because I know there was a time in which they were there. And it's even funny that sometimes some people still want to be there. Some people still want to give and contribute and support, but they're just not in that phase anymore. Let me give an example. Imagine you're in your 20s, early 20s, 20, 21, 22, you're just leaving school. It's easy for you to have some friends that say, oh, you have this idea, let's do it. As they grow, it's very possible that now they had time on their hand. The parents were still funding them. Now they have a job. They might not be able to support you again. It's possible that now they're starting their own thing. They won't still be with you again. But if you have animosity or you're angry at them, come on, you're not thinking well, or you're not thinking through this thing. People's phases, like your own phase changes, the way the phase of your life is changing, theirs is changing as well, and commitment differs and changes, and that's fine. You should be able to normalize this. I hope you learned something from this. The message is simple. Not everybody that comes to your life are meant to be there forever. Let them do their time and move on. And even the same thing for you. Your time in people's life also sometimes are in stages. It might not be forever. When you realize that, I think I'm done, I've made my contribution in this person's life, or sometimes you just realize that it's not so comfortable or easy to still be there and do what you're doing the way you were doing before. It's okay. It's very, very okay. But if you're meant to be there, you're still convinced you're meant to be there, fight away, fight away and still be there. I hope you learned something. Remember to subscribe, rate this, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, share your thoughts. Let me know how you resonate with this point. Have you had people leave your life and you're like, oh, they were there for the season and you benefited from it, and they're not with it anymore, or even you yourself? And let me know how that's. I know BFF is a thing, but sometimes the concept just imprisons us than we are meant to. I've seen people that, that this was my best friend when I was in the world. I'm no more in the world, So if I'm still friends with this person, the lifestyle we had, I can't keep up with that lifestyle. Oh no, I can't. I'm not in the faith. Come and join me in the faith, but you can't be my best friend anymore. And that's fine. Let's normalize that. Thank you. So I see you in the next episode. I know that this is not coming as frequent as I thought it will because work demands, but I'll try to like record multiple so that I can have enough to share. Thank you. Love you guys.